benefits of the lives of animals every day.
We build strong, positive relationships with the animals in our care.
With our state-of-the-art animal hospital, we're able to do regular health checkups and, in some cases, life-saving surgeries.
We're also focused on animals beyond the four walls and protecting the wild places where they thrive.
Every year we go to South Africa to help save endangered penguins.
We partner with Canadian government to protect endangered lives.
And we are tracking local sturgeon in order to understand the migratory patterns so that we can conserve their natural habitats for the years to come.
We're mobilizing volunteers in our backyard so that we can help keep the lakes great.
Every day, our goal is to connect you to the animals in our care.
Animals like Nico, who we rescued from a motorboat accident. And Kyra, the first of many beluga whales born right here at the Shedd Aquarium.
Today we're going to get a special opportunity to meet some of the most dynamic animals who live at Shedd and talk to their trainers who live with them every day. Now let's meet the trainer who will guide us through a training session with the beluga whales. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Katie.
Hi everyone. Good morning, Emilce.
Good morning, Katie. Can you tell us a little bit about the beluga whales?
Sure. Beluga whales live south of the Arctic Circle in the icy northern waters of the world. Researchers have not yet finished surveying these animals yet, but they believe there to be about 150,000 beluga whales in the wild. Now, if you direct your attention to the screen, on the map, their range is highlighted in red. As I'm sure you've already all noticed, these animals are very charismatic and have some very unique natural behaviors. Their ability to move their forehead, called a melon, and their flexible neck gives them the appearance of expressive facial features, and this sets them apart from other whales and dolphins.
Now, I heard them making some noise today. How are they generating that sound?
Beluga whales actually don't have vocal cords, so they're generating those sounds you're hearing today through their blowholes on top of their head. Take a listen. Researchers actually believe that they identify themselves with unique signature whistles, too.
Now, Katie, as we've been talking, I've noticed the trainers are working with the animals. Now, what exactly is training for, and why is it so important?
That's an excellent question. Through training, we're able to provide mental stimulation, physical exercise, and it even helps us with medical exams. Here at Shedd, we make training fun for the animals. It's like a big game. And all the animals here are never forced to participate. They do these behaviors on cue because they want to.
So what if the animal decides not to do a behavior that you asked for?
That's an excellent question. We just wait for a moment and then move on to another behavior. So if you take a look around the habitat right now, you'll see the trainers using their whistles. Those whistles to the animals mean good job at the exact moment they complete a requested behavior. So you notice on your right-hand side was Sherry. She blew that whistle exactly when Kimolo did her jump out of the water. And those animals know when they hear that whistle, something good is about to follow, whether it be a tongue tickle, a belly rub, or even a piece of their favorite food.
Well, since you brought it up, what do beluga whales eat? I'm sure I'm not the only one out here who would like to know.
That's a great question. Here we feed our animals 5-star restaurant quality food.
Wow, it sounds like they eat better than I do. Well, what are you feeding them today?
Today they're getting capelin, herring, and squid.
Great. Well, I'm sure that's someone who
or we're sending one beluga from one person to another, from one trainer to another. So you notice right here in front of me, Andrea just sent Bella over to Gretchen on your far right island. And that's what we want the egg behavior to look like. She just went over there swimmingly and went over there great. So today we're going to be working on this behavior with one of our newer residents to Shed Aquarium, Grayson. And you'll see Jen working with Grayson on your left-hand side over here. And she's going to be sending Grayson from her to over here to Andrea on this middle island. And you'll notice that this is a newer behavior for him. So we're trying to make it a little bit more obvious where we want him to go. You see Andrea slapping that water really hard there so that he knows to come to her. And he did a wonderful job. So you'll notice that she's giving him those pieces of fish, some tongue tickles, some melon rubs and things like that, just so we make it a positive experience for him. So I think now she's going to send him back to Jen, and Jen's splashing the water. She's also using something that we use here to identify our animals, the shape target. Each individual animal here has their own specific shape that they know and recognize. So Grayson's shape is that white flower. And you see, he did it great again, so she's giving him those pieces of fish, the tongue tickle, all of those things that we keep it positive for the animals. And I think they're going to do one more send. So we'll notice that Jen gives him that hand signal, and Andrea's slapping the water again just so he knows where to go. And you'll notice that she'll use her whistle exactly when he gets to her. Perfect. That was amazing. So now Andrea's going to reinforce him again, give him those pieces of fish, making things positive for him. We always want to keep it fun for the animals. Like I said before, we try to make it like a big game. I think Andrea's going to send him back one last time. And you notice Jen's not slapping the water as hard as Andrea was, just because he is getting a little bit better at it. He's starting to know the game that we're trying to play here. And you notice we're using those hand targets. Those targets are a way of teaching the animals in small, small steps. And Bella comes back to Andrea as well. Perfect. And they all did such a great job. We're going to end the training session right there on a positive note. So Emilce, are you ready with that question?
I am. Hi, everybody. This is Saman, who's here with Shamrock Elementary. And he would like to know, how much do beluga whales eat?
That is an excellent question, Saman. Thank you so much. Beluga whales can eat up to 50 pounds of fish a day. And that's depending on the season and the time of year and things like that. So great question.
Great. Well, Katie, thank you for taking the time to talk to us about training at Shed. But before we let you get back to work, I'm just curious about what's happening in the habitat right now.
Great question. So right now the trainers are working on a series of behaviors known as medical behaviors that help our animals participate in their own health care. So you'll notice right in front of me, Andrea and Bella are working in a layout position. That position is great for an overall body check. It's great for doing ultrasounds and just getting a good look at the animals. And you'll notice they can maneuver the animals, put them in different side positions so they can just look at their entire bodies. And it's a great position for them. But providing exceptional animal care here is our top priority at Shed, and training these medical behaviors is key.
Great, thank you, Katie.
You're welcome. And just so you all know, there will be a trainer on the walkway after the show to answer any questions that you still might have.
Great, thanks again. Folks, let's say goodbye to the beluga whale.
Bye.